Okay. Yeah, I got the same outfit on because I shot the video the same day. Duh. That's what you do. So let's get into it. You gotta go with doing content creation. That's what we're talking about. So I have a whole schedule. I'm not even gonna lie. I got a schedule for content. When it comes to content creation, honey, you call me. Call me and I'll get you together. And I have a schedule. I don't just say, hey, you know what? Today I feel like shooting grandma skits. Like, today I feel like shooting monkey skits. Like, nah. I have a schedule and I also have drafts. I have a lot of drafts. Like, if you follow me on my TikTok, Official Regine, you will see that I have mad videos. But you can also see in my drafts, I have videos already made. And that's because I have a schedule. So back in the days, when I used to do Hot Topics Live Regine with co-host Marcel Mart.
Okay. Well, let's get to the next question.
Next question is...
We used to do our podcast on Facebook. We had an Excel sheet. I'm going to show you right now. We had an Excel sheet and it would just say all the topics that we was going to do. All the topics, you can see them right there. Boom. We used to do all of that. With that being said, that was a lot of work. So what I do is I come up with a book right here. I got a little book because I don't want to use the Excel sheet right now. I just basically write out all my skits. I write out all my YouTube content. I do all of that, dude. Now, people have asked, what's the process of coming up with stuff? Me personally, I'm just a creative person. I am an artist, and if you follow my Instagrams, because I got 3, I have at Ray Artist, and that has artists in it. At Official Hot Topics Live, at Official Hot Topics Live Regine, at Concrete Jungle Productions Incorporated. All 3 of those are dedicated to like just content creation. And how I come up with content creation or just content in general is just everyday experiences. I live in a city where there's stuff always happening. Like, it's not a dull moment. It's not like, today's boring. Well, today is boring because it's quarantine. But, it's always something that is happening. So BC, before Corona, there was always things happening. There was, fights on the train. There was life. You grow up here. There's so many things that you grew up doing. Going to the bodega, getting sandwiches, I don't know, getting scratched by a cat while walking in the street. These are things that really happen to you. People sitting on you on the train. So this is where I get a lot of my inspiration from, just by living, observing, and living in this city. And you don't need to live in New York City to just be coming up with content creation. If you want to come up with food, you can just do food creation. You can do your favorite types of food. I don't know, there's people that put Kool-Aid in waffles. I don't know why they would do that, but do you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you come up with these different things. Now, dance, that's a whole nother type of spiritual thing for me. Dance is very spiritual for me. So, for example, I have so many ideas in my mind when it comes to dance. I want to do an in-house, like in my house video shoot, but I don't have a videographer. I don't have anybody to hold it for me. And on top of that, actually, I think I could use one of the features on my gimbal that follows you. I could do that. We might try that. Let's see how that looks. But, however, that's how I come up with my my content. It's experiences around me, things that I see, and that's my category of content creation. Everybody's different. You might want to be talking about animals. So you're going to have to come up with stuff about animals. I don't know. There's so many things that people want to know. Do research on what people want to know about animals. You know what I'm saying? What do people type in when they go into Google? What's the first thing they always looking up about a bird? What is the first thing they're looking up about a pigeon? Do pigeons have kids? What do pigeon babies look like? You know what I'm saying? You could do a video on that. Like, people always asking crazy questions about it. How long does it take for me to make a video or edit a video? Like I was telling a good friend of mine, I said, hey, it depends on what you want to do. It really depends. Like if you're doing a video like this where you're just talking, it's just a vlog, it's just lifestyle, you know, that could literally take you 2 to 3 hours. And it depends on your level as well. If you are really skilled at editing videos, like you can edit a video like this, it's probably gonna take you like 45 minutes tops. And that's with everything. That's with adding sound, editing the sound, editing the color, editing what is it? Sound effects, the sound effects, all that other stuff, all of that good stuff. If it's a dance video, it doesn't take that long. For me, dance videos, when I'm editing it, that's because I don't like taking a lot of takes. I don't like doing a lot of takes of dance videos. I hate chop, 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 chop. Just see me move how I move. I've become a big fan of one takes. One take and go. That's it. That's it. I just want one take. Although some of my videos do have multiple takes, I do really, really love the one take type of vibe. The hardest part is matching the music with the with the video, and that's where Premiere Rush comes in, because Premiere Rush shows you the ups and downs of the music and you just match it together, and that's when it synchronizes together. iMovie is a little bit difficult, but iMovie does kind of help it out with you a little bit. InShot, forget it, you're gonna be there all day. So with that being said, that's how long it usually takes for me to edit. It really just depends on what it is you're doing. Now, if you are editing conversational videos where you're going out in the street asking people stuff, because I used to do that as well, that takes some time. That takes some time. And that's because you really want to try, you have to listen to everything that everybody's saying, and you have to cut out certain parts because you don't want it to be extremely long. It's just, hey, so do you think that, you know, Michael Jackson was this great?
My mother was telling me how, you know, Michael Jackson was like really dark skinned back in the day.
Things like that, you want to cut, you got to listen to that, you got to cut it out, get the most important parts and put it in. Now that could take a long time. Those like conversational in the streets, street engagement videos, those things could take a really, really long time. Another thing that could possibly take a long time is educational videos. If you're doing research on certain things and you have to use these resources or these citations or these different things for your content, then yeah, that's going to take a long time too, because not only are you editing it, you're also putting in work to do research and put educational things in there. So that takes a lot of time. Another one that may take a lot of time is definitely skits. Skits could take some time. I do skits, so I would know. Skits could take some time. Why? Why do skits take so long? You're on TikTok, it seems like it's so fast. No, it's not that fast actually. And that's because if you're changing characters, you have to do multiple takes. You have to do multiple takes because you're changing different characters. Here's an example right here.
One of you will betray me tonight. Is it me, Jesus? No. Is it me, Jesus? It's not you either. Is it me, Jesus? Is it me, Jesus?
So yeah, you're switching characters. I have 3-4 different characters up in there. You know what I'm saying? So I have to do multiple takes. I have to do each take for that. And then you have to put them in and make sure they synchronize and make sure that the reaction matches the next reaction. So those types of things, that takes some time. If you want skits video, let me know how you could do your skits video. I could definitely help you out with your skits video. I know some people are like, oh my God, like sometimes the quality is not that good on your videos, Regine. I'm just like, yeah, it's not, but you know what? At the end of the day, you use what you got and keep going. But also, here's another thing. When it comes to skits, the more rugged, the better. That's what I've learned. Although certain skits do look good, like, you know, like Pretty V has great quality in her videos. Lala Milan has great quality in her videos. Perfecto. Like, she's great. But however, there's some, maybe, no shade, Long Beach Griffey, he has really good videos, but his videos be dark sometimes. And however, it doesn't matter. You know why? Because it seems real. Another person, it doesn't seem real, it seems like, oh my god, like that's so funny, I didn't expect that. Another woman, I think her name, I forgot what her name was, but she did a skit where she was just having this conversation with her daughter, and her daughter said, I don't want to be right here, it stinks. That video looked real, you know what I'm saying? So it's not so much you know, oh my god, I gotta have all these likes. Yeah, sure, one day you will have all these likes and then you'll get the likes that you want. However, if you don't have it right now, look at people who don't have all the lighting in the world, or all the, you know, this, that, in the world. Rennie is a perfect example as well. He used to just use his phone. I don't know if he used the ring light. Some of them doesn't seem like it. Some of it just seems like it was just his phone and he would just go and do these skits, honey. Like, you know, do you. That's how you come up with your content creation. So that's what we talked about today, y'all. That's about it, guys. I've been talking for the past 20-30 minutes and I don't know. I think it's time for me to stop talking. I'm thirsty. So other than that, guys, don't be afraid to put your work out there. Just get it out there. That's the point. Just put it out. Put it out. If you want to look a plum fool, that's on you. I'll be looking at plum fool on my TikToks.
But the grand design, some people say, is even harder to find.
But it's alright, because that's raw. That's authentic. That's authentic comedy. Anyway, y'all, peace out. Deuces. See y'all later.